Uh, a very good morning to all of you, and thank you for coming to this press conference of IMTMA, which is predominantly we will be showcasing it to you, one of the important exhibitions or show that we do call MTEX Forming. It is happening in 2026 January from 21st of January to 25th of January in Bangalore. Uh, the thing is, we are doing this press conference not only in Chennai. We are doing this press conference all across India. The importance is, as you understand, machine tool is a backbone of manufacturing, and it is important for this us to reach out to the media and reach out to the people who are in manufacturing in different parts of the country to tell them how important this segment is and why it is important for taking Indian manufacturing to the next level. We cannot do it alone. We can speak about ourselves, our capability, but it is also the friends from the media who should take it far and wide to many people across the country and maybe beyond to tell what is the story, what is India's story, how India is doing, and what we can do in the future. About what IMTMA does and what role it plays. And then one of our key member will also present to you some of the data that is there in the market. How is the Indian market and how we are doing in metal, farming as well as metal cutting industry in terms of our import, export, consumption. And then there will be a presentation about the show itself, which is MTEX. We have our members who are present from the Chennai region, who has been part of this show, who has been part of IMTMA, who are working with us closely. Some of them can share their views and their thoughts. And I could see some representative from ACMA is also sitting. So they are our user industry. So they use Indian machines in terms of building parts and components of automobile manufacturing. So what IMTMA does, we have several verticals. Basic first thing what we do is capacity building through training and skill development. We have two training institute, one facility we have in Bangalore, one we have in Pune, and we have one office in Gurgaon. Machines installed in these facilities, which are given to us by your members, and we train people from the industry who want to upskill, and also also students from engineering colleges who come and want to get trained to be industry ready in these centers.
I am Ranganathan. I am the head of Chennai Medco. We are located in Ambattur Industrial Estate. I am a senior member in IMTMA. Important thing is that I have been participating in IMTEX for the last about 35 years. So our company personally have been benefited by participating in the IMTEX show. We are highly associated with IMTEX. IMTEX is happening in Bangalore, and the whole industry is converging in Bangalore in every IMTEX. Next. So the machine tool form the backbone of manufacturing. Everybody is talking about manufacturing. Every country is talking about improving their manufacturing. Now we also learn no less a person than Trump, the president of America, is also working hard to bring back the manufacturing to America. Fortunately, Indian manufacturing is building and going up, and you would be seeing it in the coming slides. The machine tools form the background and the backbone of the manufacturing, and these machine tools can be divided into two categories. One category is the cutting, metal cutting. Cutting and manufacturing, the component is the metal cutting side of the machine tool. Another side is simply shaping without cutting, just simply by forming. That's another type of machine tools. World over, these fairs happen together, but in India, the fair size has become too big that we have not been able to accommodate both the things together. That's how we thought of the idea of dividing the cutting and the forming. So in India, one edition is metal cutting, the next edition is metal forming. So we do it every year in alternate terms. In contrast, in other countries, probably they both are combined and doing together. See, as I explained, in the left side you see, yeah, automotive component which is being heavily machined. On the right side, the automotive body which is mainly formed. Just to give you an impression as to what is the machine tool cutting and machine tool forming. So this edition in 2026 is on forming. The following edition will be machine cutting. This is how that the IMTEX is, going on. Next, machine tool industry is the one that catalyzes manufacturing. We are all wanting to improve the manufacturing. The government of India is heavily now working towards how to improve the manufacturing, but the backbone of manufacturing is the machine tool industry. Next, anybody would be happy to see the industrial machine tool consumption growth in India. Okay.
Uh, just to take you through the journey of IMTEX. IMTEX is a 5-decade-old exhibition, and then we started in 1969, and so it moved from Bombay to Delhi, and from then to Bangalore. Now this show is happening in Bangalore every year. So one year we do the metal cutting show, as Mr. Jibak was saying, and then the other year we do the metal forming. So this press conference is majorly for the IMTEX forming. That is the metal forming show that we are going to do in January between 21 and 25. The show, and it's going to happen in Bangalore International Exhibition Center. And along with IMTEX forming, we will have the concurrent shows called Tooltech, which focuses on the tooling and other support systems for the machine tools, as well as the welding, which is predominantly focusing on the welding technologies. Some of the highlights of IMTEX farming: we will be doing the show in an area of 48,000 square meter exhibition space, which will happen in 5 exhibition halls. And we will have around 600 exhibitors from more than 20 countries. Around 22 countries will be there. And we will have concurrent shows, as I said earlier, with the Tooltech. Digital technology, digital manufacturing is predominantly on the futuristic technologies which are being adopted into the machine tool industry and manufacturing. The show only for the sake of doing an exhibition. It is basically a place where business actually happens for anybody who's participating. So exhibitors can expect that the results can be seen after the show. This is how we calculated the orders or the inquiries that were generated from IMTEX Forming 2024, close to around 550 crores of business orders, and close to around 5,000 crores of inquiries which were generated.
Not many country in the world does this kind of shows, and we should be very proud that India does an MTEX, and which is, as rightly pointed out here, is that one of the top three in the world in terms of manufacturing. So that message is important, and that message needs to be understood, and we should be proud, and we should do a lot more to make it much bigger and better for us, going forward.
I am from IIT as a professor in manufacturing since 1987. My first visit to the Godrej uh, campus in the Mumbai, it was really thrilling and enchanting for all our colleagues who visited together. And we have really gained a lot from the practical work that they are doing it in the industry. I think those days only a very few industries used to display their products. Things have changed, and then the entire exhibition came to Bangalore when the BIEC is set up, and we have been regular visitors to at least one of these shows, like either IMTEX or metal forming or a machine tools. And then from 2010 and beyond, we started exhibiting our own research in the academia pavilions. As you know, we have been doing a lot of research, and it should be useful to the industries. So this translation has picked up momentum as we went along from 2010 to 2015. And in fact, we have built the machines in partnership mode with the Micromatic, one of the leading manufacturers of the grinding machines. And from then onwards, I have been actively participating in the international seminars just before the IMTEX, and then used to present the case studies in order to give some sort of an emphasis on the industry academia collaboration. I think we have been promoting it even today, And from 2015 onwards, we have set up the center in partnership mode. One of the partners is Mr. Ranganathan and their team. And we have developed so many technologies which are going into the market not only in India and all over the world. I think that's where the industry academia collaboration can really bring a change in the industrial setups and in manufacturing sector. And uh, today, this particular presentation to all of you is basically to create an awareness among the both sides, society as well as the government, and also for many of the industries who have been participating actively over the years. Will also give an emphasis and impetus to see that they further exhibit more and more, not only in India, even outside also. But this being one of the largest exhibitions in the country, of course, others also will exhibit, no, will organize these shows. I think the first step is the awareness. In innovation, we say three things. Once you are aware of it, then you start analyzing it. The analysis is the second phase. And after the analyzing only, you start applying it. That is the application. So, in any innovation in the country or over the world, the awareness, analysis, and application. As I appreciate them for creating this awareness, and I thank them once again for giving me an opportunity to say a few words about this interaction and also about the exhibitions and about the way the country has to move forward if it has to become self-reliant in each of those sectors which we are talking, are prone to a lot of geopolitical constraints. So that is where I think we all have to think constantly to promote this sort of a industry academia collaboration everywhere. Thank you.
Digital manufacturing, and you would see it in this metal forming, because that's a co-exhibition. Digital manufacturing, we have given a very big hall exclusively for digital manufacturing. Every manufacturer is trying to add digital manufacturing, and now the new trend is, can be introduce some AI into the software so that the machine can think intelligently by itself. That is happening. Yeah, those things can be seen.
Three core technologies which needs to be import substituted. What professor talked about, the laser source, not the laser machines, but the laser source, from which is the basic component through which you build the anything, any application on laser, right? The skilling and labor, the skilled workforce in manufacturing, we are really working on that part. That's why I showed we have a training center, we train people. We really want this is a thriving sector. As you know that India is very good in services and technology and computers and all. So there is a lot of good, very smart workforce which is going in that direction for a long period of time, and we are not focusing on manufacturing to that extent as we should. But as you see, the now the focus has shifted with the current geopolitical situation. We are focusing on manufacturing, and we hope that the streams like mechanical, mechatronics and all these things will be very important going future. You need people to produce, right? You need skilled people to produce. We would like, we are opening up new facilities. Government is very keen. We are working with the Ministry of MSME also. They are very keen. They're saying you create a lot of people, not to the scale you are doing now, but a lot more for this country.
உலக அரங்கில் இந்தியா மிக வேகமாக வளர்ந்து கொண்டு ஒரு நாடாக இருக்கிறது. அதில் உற்பத்தி துறை வளர்ச்சிக்கு எல்லா நாடுகளும் முக்கியத்துவம் கொடுக்கின்றன. குறிப்பாக இந்தியாவும் அந்த அந்த வேகமான வளர்ச்சியில் உற்பத்தி துறையும் வேகமாக வளர வேண்டிய ஒரு காலகட்டத்தில் நாம் இருக்கிறோம். அதற்கு இந்திய அரசாங்கம் முக்கிய பங்காற்றிக் கொண்டிருக்கிறது. இந்தியாவில் அந்த உற்பத்தி துறையின் வளர்ச்சிக்கு ஊக்கம் கொடுக்கும் வகையில் இம்டெக்ஸ் என்கிற மிக பிரம்மாண்டமான வர்த்தக தொழிற் கண்காட்சி பெங்களூரில் நடைபெறுகிறது. 2026 ஜனவரி 25, 26 அந்த தேதிகளில் நடைபெறவிருக்கும் அந்த வர்த்தக பொருட்காட்சியில் உலக அரங்கில் இயந்திரங்கள் காட்சிப்படுத்தப்படும். உலகத்திலேயே மிக பெரிய அளவில் இயந்திர கண்காட்சியை நடத்தும் வசதி அமெரிக்காவிலும் அதற்கடுத்து ஜெர்மனியிலும் உள்ளது. அதை அடுத்து உலக அரங்கில் மிகப்பெரிய இயந்திர கண்காட்சி பெங்களூரில் நடைபெற இருக்கிறது. அந்த பெங்களூரில் நடைபெறும் இயந்திர கண்காட்சியில் இந்தியாவில் இருக்கக்கூடிய பல இயந்திர உற்பத்தியாளர்களும், அதை தாண்டி அமெரிக்கா, ஜெர்மனி, கொரியா, ஜப்பான், ஐரோப்பில் இருக்கக்கூடிய மற்ற நாடுகள், அந்த நாடுகளில் இருக்கக்கூடிய எல்லா இயந்திரவாளர்களும் வந்து அங்க கண்காட்சியில் பங்கெடுக்க இருக்கிறார்கள். இம்டெக்ஸ் என்கிற இந்த இயந்திர கண்காட்சி நடத்துவது இந்திய இயந்திர உற்பத்தியாளர்கள் சங்கம், அதன் தலைமையிடம் பெங்களூரில் இருக்கிறது. அந்த பிஐஇசி என்கிற அந்த கண்காட்சி கூடமும் இந்த இந்த இயந்திர சங்கத்திற்கு தான் சொந்தம். அந்த இடத்திலேயே இந்த இம்டெக்ஸ் நடத்தப்படுகிறது. ஒரு ஆண்டு ஃபார்மிங், இம்டெக்ஸ் ஃபார்மிங் என்று ஃபார்மிங் வைத்து பொருட்களை உற்பத்தி செய்யும் மெஷின்களை அந்த ஃபார்மிங் கண்காட்சியிலும், அதற்கு அடுத்த ஆண்டு மெட்டல் கட்டிங் என்கிற மெஷின் டூல்களை பற்றிய கண்காட்சி அதற்கு அடுத்த ஆண்டிலும் மாற்றி மாற்றி ஒவ்வொரு ஆண்டுகளாக இந்த இம்டெக்ஸ் பொருட்காட்சி IMTMA என்கிற இந்திய இயந்திர உற்பத்தியாளர்களின் சங்கம் நடத்தி கொண்டு வருகிறது. உலகிலேயே 4வது இடத்தில் உற்பத்தியில் இந்தியா தற்போது இருந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறது. அதில் விரைந்து முன்னேறி 3வதாக மாறும் என்ற நம்பிக்கை அனைவருக்கும் இருக்கிறது. உலகத்தில் மற்ற நாட்டுகள் சற்று இதில் தளர்வடைந்தாலும் இந்தியாவின் வேகம் உயர்ந்து கொண்டிருப்பது மிகவும் சந்தோஷமான செய்தி. அதை ஒட்டி இந்த இம்டெக்ஸுமே ஒவ்வொரு ஆண்டும் வளர்ந்து கொண்டிருப்பதை நாம் பார்க்கிறோம். வரும் இம்டெக்ஸ் ஃபார்மிங்கும் இதுவரை கண்டிராத வகையில் மிக அதிக அளவில் இந்தியாவிலிருந்தும் உலகத்திலிருந்து எல்லா நாடுகளிலிருந்தும் அதிகமான கம்பெனிகள் இதில் பங்கெடுத்துக் கொண்டிருக்கின்றன. பார்வையாளர்களும் உயர்ந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள். இது மிக முக்கியமான ஒரு எக்ஸிபிஷனாக, ஒரு கண்காட்சியாக உலக அரங்கில் உருவெடுத்துக் கொண்டிருக்கிறது. இந்தியாவின் உற்பத்தி வளர்ச்சிக்கு இது ஒரு முக்கிய ஊன்றுகோலாக விளங்குகிறது. இப்ப நீங்க ஒரு எக்ஸிபிஷனில் கலந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறீர்கள் என்றால் உலகத்தில் என்ன நடக்கிறது என்று தெரிந்து கொண்டால்தான் நீங்கள் பலனடைய முடியும். அந்த வகையில் என்ன நடக்கிறது, உலகத்தில் எந்த நாடுகளில் எந்த மாதிரியான மாற்றங்கள் நடக்கின்றன, இண்டஸ்ட்ரி எப்படி மாறிக்கொண்டிருக்கிறது என்பதை நீங்கள் தெரிந்து கொள்வதற்கான ஒரு அரிய வாய்ப்பு. ஒரே நேரத்தில் நீங்கள் அமெரிக்காவிலிருந்தும், ஜெர்மனியிலிருந்தும், ஜப்பானிலிருந்தும், சிங்கப்பூரிலிருந்தும், கொரியாவிலிருந்தும், இந்தியாவில் இருக்கக்கூடிய பெரிய கம்பெனிகளும் எல்லாரும் அவர்களது மெஷின்களை கொண்டு வந்து அந்த எக்ஸிபிஷனில் வைக்கிறார்கள். நீங்கள் அவை இயங்குவதை பார்க்கலாம், அதை தொட்டு பார்க்கலாம், உணரலாம், கேள்விகள் கேட்கலாம். உங்களுக்கு வேண்டியதை அதில் நீங்கள் சோதித்து பார்க்கலாம். நேரடியாக அந்த இயந்திர நிறுவனங்கள் இருக்கக்கூடிய MD-யிலிருந்து பெரிய அதிகாரிகள் எல்லாரும் இருப்பார்கள். நீங்கள் நேரடியாக எல்லாவற்றையும் தெரிந்து கொள்ளலாம். உலகில் தற்போது உற்பத்தி துறையில் என்ன நடக்கிறது என்பதை நேரடியாக தெரிந்து கொள்ளும் ஒரு அரிய வாய்ப்பை நீங்கள் பெறுவீர்கள்.
From Indian Machine Tool Manufacturers Association, we do the two most largest machine tool exhibitions. One is in the metal forming and one is in the metal cutting. The metal forming exhibition called IMTEX Forming is happening in 2026 from 21st of January to 25th of January. This is the Asia's largest metal forming show, and here not only from India but across the globe, all the big countries which do manufacturing and which has a presence in machine tools, they participate. Countries like Germany, Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, Italy, across Europe, many countries, USA, they all come participate and collaborate with Indian players in this market. And this, over the years, this has grown in a very significant way. Now in the Bangalore International Exhibition Center, we almost occupy all the halls, all the 5 halls, to accommodate this particular show. And we see, not only in terms of the visitor growth, not only in terms of the exhibitors growth, but also in terms of the growth of new technologies in machine tools, in forming, which is taking place. It's a very important phase of Indian manufacturing, and the growth of MTEX forming is showing that India is progressing very fast in the field of manufacturing. And we welcome anybody who is involved in this sector, who is working in this sector across India and across globe, to please come, join, see, participate, contribute, and take full advantage of this kind of show. And through the media, we would like to reach out to all the people in this country, in this region, in this state, to tell you that we will keep on doing this show, and we would like to have all of you to visit Bangalore and BIEC to witness yourself how live machines can actually work in a single place, where there are more than 600 companies who are showcasing their latest technologies, how it looks like. It's a kind of a festival of manufacturing. So with that, we welcome all of you. Come join and be part of this journey. Thank you.